Rejection is a fact of life for actors, but you can't take it personally. Every no is a step closer to yes. Understanding the odds and learning how to handle rejection can make a huge difference in your career and your sanity. Stay tuned. Hi, I'm Jill Dalton, a working actor living in New York City. Welcome to my channel and to my apartment, where I share insights, inspiration, audition tips, practical career advice, lessons I learned, and behind the scenes stories about show business. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate all my subscribers and your kind comments. And if you haven't done so already, please like, subscribe, hit the notification button. It really helps the channel. Let's get to it. Rejection. I know, not a fun topic, but a reality. Every actor faces rejection. It's just part of the business. And it's really hard in the beginning, but you can't take it personally. Just because you didn't book the job doesn't mean you failed. Casting is subjective. You got the director, the producer, and everyone's got an idea of what they're looking for. And okay, so most of the time it has nothing to do with you. I had an agent who did not renew my contract. He said they were looking for canned tomatoes and you're a fresh tomato. Okay. My most traumatic rejection story is an audition I did for ABC TV. It was for the lead in a new TV series, and at this time, there were only 3 networks. This was a big deal. I looked great. I hot curled my hair. That's what we did back then. I read the scene with the head of casting for ABC TV, and it was one of those rare moments. It was magical. The portal opened, the skies parted. When we finished, he was dead silent. Then he said, "Don't move." He picked up the phone and went, "Get me the Coast." Like I'm in a Hollywood movie. "I have a brilliant actress and she's perfect for the part." He hangs up the phone. "Will you be in town next week?" "Oh, yes." "Good. Don't go anywhere." I floated all the way home. My life is about to change. And I never heard another peep. Later, I found out they were waiting to hear from a celebrity. She'd left the business, but, well, I don't want to mention any names. I was devastated, heartbroken, traumatized. It sucks, but it's a business. Rule number 1, don't take it personally. Being an actor isn't easy. The odds are against us. Actor Bryce Dallas Howard told a story about her grandmother on an interview that I watched. And she said that when her grandmother was young, she had been an actress, but she stopped to have a family and then went back when she was 60 and had 10 years working all the time and had a great career. And her grandmother told Bryce, the odds are 1 in 64 auditions for a professional actor to book a job. So when Bryce started acting, she counted her auditions and it took her 48 auditions before she booked her first job. And her agent was like, "I can't believe you didn't quit. Why didn't you quit?" And she told her the story about her grandmother. The average co-star role draws over 1,000 submissions. Only 50 or so will be asked to audition. Maybe 5 will be asked to a callback, and then 1 will book the job. 7% of SAG-AFTRA actors and performers earned $80,000 or more a year. 14% of SAG-AFTRA members make at least $26,470 annually, which qualifies them for health insurance. The majority of actors in SAG-AFTRA are background actors. The truth is, the majority of actors don't earn a living wage. It's hard not to get down on yourself, but if you know the odds, then you have a more realistic view of the industry and what you're up against. I remember one job I didn't book. I knew I gave a great audition, and later I found out from a friend of mine who happened to be on the set the day that part was being shot, and she told me that the director hired his girlfriend. Such is life in show business. All right, how do we deal with rejection? You do the audition and you let it go. You let go of the results because you have no control over the outcome. You only have control over your work. You do the audition and you let it go. Most of the time, you're not going to hear anything, let alone book the job. There are so many variables to casting a part, and there could be a team that needs to agree on the one person. You got the director, the producers, casting casting directors. And if it's a commercial, then you've got agency people and product execs. So how do you let go of worrying about the results of your audition? It's a practice. Whenever I find myself obsessing over an audition, I stop myself, I detach. Well, I allow the thoughts to be there. You can't deny the thoughts. They're there. If you suppress them, they're going to get louder. And you're always going to have these thoughts. But I just say, thank you. Thank you for sharing. I remind myself to let it go and turn it over to the universe or something greater than myself, whatever it is that works for you. I replace the thought with all is in divine order now, or my life is in divine order now, or whatever works for you. I also meditate. I started meditating in the 90s, and it's so great because it helps to quell the monkey mind, all those negative thoughts that love to rummage around and wreak havoc on us. Who do you think you are? You're no good. You can't act. You're never going to book a job. Now people say, well, I can't meditate. You can. I taught myself to meditate by listening to Stephen Halpern music. Now, if you don't know Stephen Halpern, he is the father of New Age music. What he did was his music is written in such a way that it puts your mind in an alpha state. So I would just lay down on the floor, close my eyes, I would follow my breath and listen to the music. And sure enough, I'd go whoop down under. After however long, I didn't need the music anymore. I could lay down and go right down into the silence. But again, a practice. What if we reframe the audition? Think of the audition as the job. There's no pay, but if you book it, there will be. And these days, most auditions are self-tapes. So there's no feedback. You do your audition and you send it out into the void. I heard somewhere that only 50% of actors actually turn in their self-tapes. I get it. It's a lot of work. There's a short turnaround time. Plus, I live in New York City. I don't have a separate room or space for a studio. I move furniture. I take out my backdrop. I set up a time with a reader to meet on a Zoom call. I prepare the scene. I choose my wardrobe. I do my hair and makeup. So behind me is a screen. I'll just show you how to take it down. Let's see if this works.
Right. So now I'm going to show you how to fold this thing. I have to put my foot here. I have to, it's going to talk. Uh-oh, it's misbehaving. All right, hold on.
Is it working? Okay, all right.
Voila.
There you go.
Put this back in little space. This is easy. Everybody knows how to do a tripod. Beautiful. This is quick. It has a box. Put that away. All done.
Check this out. I have to move this huge chair, and it's not easy. Oh, I forgot. I forgot that before I do the chair. That was I knew that was too easy. It's a lot. So the fact that you did the audition is a huge win. Because I'm older, my priorities have changed, and I find myself not doing some of the self-tapes I receive. The job is the audition, and you audition over and over and over and over again until you book jobs or you give up. If you stick with it, you learn rejection doesn't kill you. It makes you stronger. You build a strong sense of self in order to handle it, or you leave the business. What if after you complete the audition / job / self-tape, you congratulate yourself for doing it? Yes, good job. Yes. Do I do that? No. I go, oh my God, thank God that's over. Now I can put my apartment back in order, change my clothes, wash my face, edit my tape and send it out and get my life back. What if we were grateful for every audition / self-tape? What if we took the judgment and drama out and saw it as an opportunity to do your work, to do the job, nothing more? And when you're finished, maybe give yourself a treat. Watch your favorite TV show, pat yourself on the back, tell yourself, if not this job, then the next one. Oh, I've heard this forever. Every no brings you closer to a yes. If that works for you, good. Like Woody Allen said, 90% of success is showing up. You showed up. You did the job. Here's to showing up. Don't take it personally. And don't make assumptions. You might not be right for this role, but the casting director will keep you in mind for something else. No's are the reality of show business. No doesn't mean stop. In recovery, they teach no doesn't mean no. It means not this, not right now. Something better is coming. Don't take it personally. Good luck with your auditions. Let me know in the comments how it goes. Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe. It's free. It helps the channel. Till next time, keep the faith. Cheers.